I hope you're having a great July. We're going to cover our supplement spotlight. And that's where I'll go over. It's something I've kind of been doing consistently. We're going over one or two, sometimes three, depending on how they all lump together, some of our favorite supplements, and just kind of doing a deep dive on the supplements that Young Living offers. So hopefully this has been helpful for you, but this week we're doing longevity and inner defense. But before we jump in, I just wanted to mention this is Young Living Convention Week. It's a big deal. If you've never been to convention, either virtually or in person, highly suggest you try and get there at some point, especially in person. It's just really neat to be able to go to the farms and to walk through all of the big hall that has every product Young Living has, and you can smell and sample and try like everything, not to mention all the great speakers, the great product launches, going to visit the farms, all of those things. So I'd really encourage you to go if you've never. But there's still an opportunity. I just saw that they reopened the link to be able to sign up if you want to watch it virtually. And it's not super expensive to do it virtually, and you can still have access to all the videos and the presenters. One thing that's unique about if you have a ticket is that from Thursday to Saturday of the convention, anyone who has a convention ticket has access to purchase all of the new products, anything that might be displayed for us or introduced to us in this convention. And then starting Monday would be when that access would be granted to everybody else. So it kind of gets you an early bird special, gets you the chance to try those products and be the first to do it. So if that sounds like something that's interesting to you, don't miss the opportunity. There's still a slight chance, there's still an opportunity for you to do that. And of course, if you're a brand partner, this is a great opportunity to just like learn more about things that you can connect other people to Young Living with. There'll be exciting new products. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and we'll get started on our class here on longevity and inner defense. These are both great items. And they are both capsules. That's sort of some of why I put them together, but also you'll see, there's some similar things in them and some similar effects as a result. So longevity is what we'll talk about first. It's a powerhouse of an antioxidant supplement. The name itself suggests that this is something that you would put in your daily routine. It includes the essential oils included in it are clove, frankincense, thyme, and orange. And these were specifically chosen to help repair oxidative stress, protect DHA levels, maintain cellular integrity, and support brain, liver, and immune function. It's a powerful tool for just overall health and well-being. And I do want to, instead of it just being me sharing, there's a really great video that one of the Young Living science guys did. And so I want to share that with you so you can hear directly from him why there would be why longevity was created and why it would be beneficial to you. So let me share Mark Bartlett and let him talk about it some here too.
Work as an antioxidant by helping increase the activity of the body's own.
Let's start it back here at 1.
President of Research and Development and Product here at Young Living Essential Oils. More than 20 years ago, at the 2001 convention, Gary Young introduced a new convention essential oil blend. He called it Longevity, and Gary described it as a highly protective blend of thyme, clove, orange, and frankincense essential oils. Now, it's clear from his writings that he chose these particular oils because they were each well documented, amongst other things, as powerful antioxidants. So Gary's focus was on actives that protect the cells of the body from free radical damage associated with modern lifestyle. It was Gary's favorite protective blend. And in 2002, Gary introduced this blend in a capsule, and it's been a popular favorite for years now. So let's look at some of the plant oils used in longevity. First, thyme. Thyme has been used since ancient times for both flavor enhancement and for health. The essential oil of thyme contains a pretty high % of an active ingredient called thymol. It's a phytonutrient that has been extensively studied, and it seems to be a great preservative and is very safe. What's really interesting is that it seems to work as an antioxidant by helping increase the activity of the body's own endogenous antioxidant enzymes like superoxide dismutase and glutathione peroxidase. I could go on for a long time just talking about thyme, no pun intended, but longevity also contains clove essential oil. The active constituent of clove is eugenol. There's a lot of it in cloves, and eugenol has a pleasant, spicy scent, and as I mentioned earlier, it has good protective antioxidant properties. Orange essential oil is high in levels of limonene, which is well studied for cell protective qualities. And finally, frankincense, my personal favorite essential oil, has several phytochemicals including alpha-pinene, beta-caryophyllene, and incensol. Why would we take this essential oil as a capsule? Longevity soft gels may help prevent oxidative stress from free radicals, and thyme essential oil may help protect DHA levels. This is a nutrient that supports brain function. This blend was selected for its ability to be a really good antioxidant, among other things. Antioxidants can be really good at preventing the oxidation of lipids. Now, our cell membranes are made of lipids, so it's about protecting the health of our cells. But also, essential fatty acids are lipids. For example, of our omega-3 fatty acids that are so important in balancing our immune system. DHA is one of these omega-3 fatty acids, and it's also important in brain function and eye health. Now, Gary mentioned this way back in 2002. He was aware of a study that showed that thyme helped preserve and therefore increase the level of DHA available in the eye of mice. DHA plays a big role in eye health and maintenance because it forms a part of the retina and it's a major constituent of the photoreceptor membranes. Now, why am I taking the time to reintroduce you to longevity capsules today? Well, you haven't been able to buy the product for quite some time now. The reason is that we lost our manufacturer that encapsulated the oil blend. And this particular blend of oils doesn't seem to play very well with soft gel capsules. It's just the nature of the blend. We wanted to keep the essential oil blend exactly as Gary had designed it. So the only thing we felt we had the liberty to change was the capsule technology. And we finally did it. It's taken a while, but we got it to work so well now that we're even able to reduce the level of the carrier oil so that the new capsule is even smaller than before. The suggested use of this product is to take one soft gel daily with food. I'm so pleased that Young Living is able to offer this very popular and long-time favorite to our Young Living family again.
So I think anytime you can hear it straight from the horse's mouth, like it's a great opportunity to hear the science behind it and why Young Living, the background behind it and why we ever even had it in the first place. So, I mean, I think that was a pretty thorough explanation. The one thing I want to note is to take note of the oils that he mentioned, because we're going to talk about those again when we talk about inner defense. A lot of those same oils will show back up. And so all of those same great supportive overall health oils are going to be combined to help us with inner defense. So as you heard all those things, just overall immune health and overall longevity and vitality. So the addition of frankincense and clove make it something that you really want to have in your daily routine. Frankincense is like kind of the clutch oil, right? We say often, when in doubt, use frankincense. It's mentioned in the oldest known medical records, the Ebers Papyrus, which dates back to the 16th century BC. And it's been historically used to treat every conceivable illness known to man. That's how it was sort of listed in some of the ancient texts. So it has a ton. Frankincense itself has a really great list of incredible studies. Feel free to go to pubmed.gov or head over there to pubmed.gov and you can search frankincense or boswellia and get a sense of all of the great things that frankincense offers. Now, one thing that wasn't mentioned in the video that I think is worth noting is that I want you to think about the emotional health of longevity. That may not be something you're familiar with or have ever heard anybody talk about, but the incredible antioxidant support that the supplement provides allows us to also have good benefits in our emotional health. Stress and anxiety they are a part of many mental health conditions, from everyday stresses to more complex issues. These antioxidants can help repair physical stress on our cells, which in turn can affect our mood and emotions through an increase in neurotransmitters and feel-good hormones. So if we can relieve the physical oxidative stress on the body, on the body, it can help facilitate emotional healing at a cellular level. So antioxidants help promote the movement of grief through the body also, which can offer that same sense of healing. So if longevity, it's just worth noting that we're a whole system, right? We're a whole body system. And so even in that case, you may find that it might help you emotionally as it helps repair some of the stress and anxiety that you might be dealing with. Of course, as he mentioned, longevity was out of stock for a long time. There is also, of course, you get longevity essential oil that is the same, it comprised of the same ingredients. And so if you're out, you can obviously grab the longevity vitality, and you can put 2 to 3 drops in a carrier or in a capsule and take that daily if you'd like. Or if you have longevity oil and maybe you've like not really considered, what should I do with this? Because I know it was a promo somewhat recently within the last year or two. Just pop that thing out and start adding 2 or 3 drops and take that capsule with a meal and go on with your longevity of your life. So thinking about longevity, who should use it? Anyone wanting overall antioxidant support, anyone wanting health support as we age, individuals with a need for cardiovascular or cholesterol support, individuals who are struggling with mental and emotional needs or processing trauma. And in short, so just about anyone, right? I don't think any of us would balk at the opportunity for some of those benefits. So again, as he mentioned, to use, you just take 1 soft gel daily with food as needed. And next up is Inner Defense. Now, Inner Defense is one of my favorites. It is one I always have on hand. And if I've opened a bottle, then I make sure I restock it in my next loyalty rewards order. And hopefully you'll get a sense why. Inner Defense offers that protection from all that the world can throw at us today. So it's a powerhouse of essential oils that help support the overall immune system and respiratory system. And so it makes it a really good addition to your health if you need it for a daily routine, or if you want to just keep it on hand for like when things start to fall below the wellness line, which is mostly how I use it. Some of the benefits of Inner Defense, it reinforces the natural systemic defenses of your body. It supports and enhances immune system activity, promotes healthy respiratory function, creates an unhealthy terrain for the growth of some other things that we wouldn't want, like yeast or a fungus, dissolves quickly, and it's highly effective in meeting the immune system's need. So again, remember what we talked about with the oils that were specifically mentioned by Mark there. The oils that are in Inner Defense are clove, oregano, thyme, lemongrass, lemon, eucalyptus radiata, you get rosemary, and cinnamon bark oil. Now, all of those oils have their own really great protective properties and immune supporting properties. And many of those are actually found in one of our favorite oil blends, Thieves oil blend. So that should give you, but it also adds the thyme and the oregano and the lemongrass. And so it's just this overall really great thing. And it's so easy to just throw in your travel bag or whatever, have on hand. This is one that I travel with in case somebody starts to feel under the weather. So again, thinking about mental and emotional health alongside our physical health, our body systems are interconnected. And sometimes when we're feeling, and maybe this has been your experience and maybe you haven't really realized it. Sometimes when we're feeling run down, fatigued, exhausted on an emotional level, it could be like the forerunner of what we might be dealing with in our immune system. So if you're feeling that way, run down, weary, vulnerable, overwhelmed, triggered, maybe stop and take an inventory of your physical health and see if maybe your body needs some support in some kind of way. Of note, it does, inner defense contains fish, tilapia and carp, and tree nuts via coconut. So you just would need to know that in case you have any allergens that are specific to that. To use it, you would take one soft gel 3 to 5 times a day for acute situations. You definitely want to take it with food. And I like to take it with food at the very first sign of unwellness. And in a more maintenance sort of way, you could think about it as taking one soft gel daily for overall immune support, or many individuals choose to take it like if they're traveling and or they're around like a germy environment, they'll take one just to kind of support their body overall through that moment. So one thing you do want to consider, because these oils are so highly effective, you wouldn't want to take inner defense right alongside your Life 9 probiotic or your Mighty Pro, because they're counteracting one another. So you want to take that inner defense, and then 8 hours later would be when you would want to take your probiotic if you're taking a daily probiotic. And as a quick tip, this is a really, really strong supplement and not one I would recommend even kids who can swallow oils well. It's a really harsh, that's why I'm really strongly emphasizing your need to take it with food. So it's not really for kids, but if you'd like to use inner defense for children, you can take a safety pin or a needle and just create a small hole in the gel cap. And then you can squeeze it and apply it along the spine or on the bottoms of the feet, especially if you find yourself traveling and maybe you didn't pack all the oils, or you didn't remember to throw in your immune roller or something, but you had this supplement on hand. This would be a great way to utilize that in a quick and efficient way to offer immune support to your kiddos. So those are the 2 oils that are the 2 supplements we had to talk about today. And as you can tell, they're obviously unique to Young Living, and they are just great assets to have on hand. Again, especially inner defense. If you've never used inner defense, I just can't highly recommend it enough, especially in the climate we find ourselves in today. So I will see you next time, and we will be talking about some of the new releases and takeaways from the convention. So if you're attending, happy conventioning. If you're not, stay tuned to Essential Ed, the Facebook group, where Courtney will share all the things that we need to know. But if you prefer a video kind of format or a class format, I'll be offering that next week. So have a great week.